and now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
Hey! Let's go now. Block 80! Eat these two.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And it's incomplete. He was looking for DeMarco Murray out of the backfield. That'll bring up second down.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Here we go.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And Nelson's got it here right side. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Here we go.
On third and short, going with their tight end. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Complete. Richardson has it. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Caught by Nelson left side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. And here we go on first and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. DeMarco Murray taking it in. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown,
that's what I'm saying.
Sturgis
The cover 3 Sky that you pick, what formation is it in?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Special teams coaches spend a lot of time scheming things up, but this was just a bad return.
Nickel normal.
Now the offense has a long way to go to try to put points on the board.
Come on, let's go. 319.
Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 34 yards. And it's good enough for a Jacksonville first.
Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jordan Howard, 35 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's Roethlisberger, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger escaping the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They're going to look to throw. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Deep drop. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So they're operating in the red zone. They come up in an offset eye.
Leopard. Jet. Slow. Let's go. Eagle.
On the handoff, this is Howard. And he'll push his way up to about the 14. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Leopard. Zebra. Tiger. Eagle.
They'll set up to throw. That's complete right around the 8. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra.
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Lambeau will put this one through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, what's the score over there?
Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half. and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Their dangerous wide receiver, 60 yards. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Green's got it over the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. And quickly, they get to the line. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Jags grab it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
No, I'm Jacksonville. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. He'll drop to throw. Allen's got it over the middle. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And now they're in the hurry-up.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of Central Casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat-out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Let's go. 319. Eagle. Tiger.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Blue 58. 200
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And Stills over the middle. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Colton Schmidt now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though,
Yeah.
because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I
Look,
like
who's
is if you
different
gave me
players?
the word, I
Y'all
just
got, we
kept
both got
using it.
different players, but I wouldn't play with the Jaguars against them. No way.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Caught by Nelson left side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. They come up in an offset eye. Roethlisberger will throw. And able to find Graham, complete. 9
Yeah, the
yards
stars,
on the
they
pick up there, and it
superstars.
keeps
They
the drive
superstars.
alive. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though,
The one
is
you
that
should have been
get the
playing on a
3rd
long
down.
time
They've
ago.
got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible. There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. And having your
Come on, man, he
eyes
just
in the
caught
right
that
place.
bullshit.
Sometimes
Stop it.
your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Roethlisberger. And that's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the outcut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd.
Set. Blue 30.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Complete. Richardson has it. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
All right, they're going
Yeah,
to
he
try
should've
and
fumbled.
keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll try and run with Murray. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It'll be a 3-yard gain. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey,
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And they're going to speed things up here. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out.
It's
after
mud.
this.
We playing mud, RK. Or we get to put our own team together.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. So they get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated
The way
that
I
is.
got my players,
Well,
man,
this
I
was
did a
an
lot of
excellent
solos. I
read.
grinded. I didn't
Read
put no
the
money
pressure
into it, man.
And got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line.
Yeah, a lot of these
near you.
niggas got
So you're able to
cold-ass
just
teams
get it
on
to
here,
him
man.
easily. And once he gets
And
in
it's gonna make
space,
you want to
it's
go
usually
put
a
some
good
money
matchup
into this
for him.
game, man. If you get your ass whooped, it's gonna make you want to do it, I'm telling you.
This is turning into a bit of a death march here, the 13th play of this drive.
Set. Like 30.
Here's Roethlisberger. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Yeah,
Good
how they be
job
getting their
defensively
teams
to
together
hold
on that
to
mud. They got
4
mud too.
yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Except
Yeah.
it's called, yeah, it's some
Screen
ultimate
pass to
team.
big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets
Plays,
them
man.
up
That shit
1st and
crazy.
goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They come out here in the eye.
30. Double bump.
Roethlisberger to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass incomplete.
Yeah, you play it. You play through the solos. You play against people like right here. You get coins. You make it to the playoffs. You get more coins. You get packs and shit. You get a championship. You get a lot of points in packs.
And this seemingly endless drive
this
continues.
all This man, I just been on this.
Middle. Here we go.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Give him 6 on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Well, he did
Yeah,
a
you
nice
start off
job
your team
keeping
at
his
like
eyes
58 or
downfield,
60 or
waiting
some
for
shit
someone
like
to
that. My
get
team was
open.
92.
Once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. DeMarco Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Point after now from Sturgis. And this is up and good to make
Good luck,
it a
nigga, next time when you get that
17-14 game.
motherfucking punt. Let's see if he come down the field like that next time.
So they got their touchdown. Now
better-
down a field goal. Here comes the
You better hope he
onside
get a
kick.
turnover.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the
there's-
final stages. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Let's go. Lockford.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down
Man,
at the
man,
line of
that's
scrimmage.
all I've been on, man.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd down, 9 yards to go.
Close eagle.
Again, it's Howard. And they went the wrong way. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away and get into the backfield and
Yeah,
make a
man, I
big-time
hate
tackle.
games like
That's
this.
what we just saw. A nickel look by Seattle on 3rd down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. And he finds Stills, complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Y'all gonna like this play that y'all see
and
here.
This defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Yeah, I got you, Fallen.
Fallen,
I got you.
Get it done.
I got you, bud.
Wow.
Oops.
What a way to
Good
finish
looking,
this
man.
one off.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand.
Hey, that nigga Favre be throwing dots. Yeah, that's real shit. That's real shit.
Let's go. 319. 319. Done.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with
come
you,
on.
so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing.
Okay, you ready, man?
And thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Hey, you know what's cool about this, too? If you make a MUT team, we can play against each other. We can put our MUT teams against each other. Shit, if you make one, I help you make. I mean, it ain't much you got to do, man. But you know what I'm saying? As soon as you sign up for it, they give you packs and shit too. So, you know, you can make your team better.
Go to the motherfucking Super Bowl
Hey,
on this
if
bitch.
y'all fuck with it, man. If I get extra cards, man, I'm gonna start saving my cards, man. I'm used to getting rid of them bitches, but I'll start saving them if y'all gonna fuck with it. Give them to y'all. I know y'all gonna be able to use them or sell them, whatever.
At easports.com/Madden. So long, everybody.
Just type up my name, Cocaine. Once you type up my name, my page is Gamer Guru.
That's alright. I subscribe to it anyway.
Yeah. You should be able to subscribe on here anyway. Just click the heart.
You did. It's that's that heart button.
Yeah. That nigga Brett Favre went 13 for 13 on this nigga. Nigga, I went 13 for 13, nigga. That's the best I ever did on it. Hell yeah, nigga, that's 100%. Over 10 passes. Gonna be the I'm looking at the Super Bowl with this team. Because I'm up in here. Here, let me back out. don't need them. I don't need them. I got the Patriots. And is you need me to go get the Steelers. What? Oh, so I need to get the Seahawks. Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Let's try.
Make no difference.
I see you. I'm sending it right now.
Set off in search of satisfaction, rattling my replacement heart of gold. I'm coming back to join the cast of Carmen. I never sung a single song before.
I just sent it to you.
Faster than a hairpin trigger. Don't you say, don't you say, don't say, don't you say. One breath, it'll just break. So shut your mouth and run me like a river. Shut your mouth, baby, stand and deliver. Holy hands, will it make me a sinner? Like a river, like a river. Shut
finna get.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Wilson's Seahawks going up against Ryan's Falcons. With that, let's get you out to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Larry, in what is scheduled to be its final season as an NFL stadium, there's a look at the Georgia Dome here in Atlanta. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. Stephen Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Jones now in motion left.
Check, 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 check. Hey, gun. Blue 80, white 24.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. The play clock's running down. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. A gain of 3, second down. A glance at the starting unit. Julio Jones, a threat on the outside, of course.
Combines great athleticism, incredible speed, and a whole lot of toughness to be one of the better receivers in the NFL.
Now Ryan on second down. He's going to loft one deep left, and that is caught. Touchdown Falcons. Julio Jones, 35 yards. And the Falcons
oh my God, man, you better get him.
Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
And it's up and good.
He tippy-toed.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Dre, that's you, my 12 gauge?
Yeah.
Okay, good looking. All right, shit, you get on tomorrow, man. Hit me up, man. If I see you, I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get up in there with you. All right, yep. Take it easy.
check 50, check 50.
On first down, Wilson. He hits Jermaine Kearse. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Well,
If you break that tackle, it's a wrap for me. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Broke down the defender. Made him
what do you mean by that?
He made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Push left, push left. There. Spot that.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Backing up. Going up top. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for the Seahawks. And even 50 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to arrive and in a bad mood.
Here's the offense. Certainly some threats on this offense, and one of them that they target is Doug Baldwin.
Not only does he do a nice job catching the ball downfield, he's also a tremendous blocker that helps unleash the running game.
Third down, still 14 yards left.
Good guys, 4 down, 4 down. All right, move 15. Run it.
Third and long, it's Wilson going for it all. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
So on fourth down, on comes Stephen Hauschka to try and get the Seahawks 3. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set
why them
to
niggas
take
all on
over
my
here.
side?
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's second down. And a look at Seattle's defense.
When you say the name Richard Sherman,
that's why I
you
had
get
to
a
try
wide
him
variety
again.
of reactions. All I know is that when I watch him play, very few false steps, and excellent understanding of what offenses are trying to do.
Here's Ryan. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 56 yards. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. This is Freeman on first and 10. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On second down, here's Ryan. That's caught at the 3. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop it.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind them.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. And here now the defensive starters for Atlanta.
Robert Alford is another corner who has a lot of versatility. He can go out and cover the tallest wide receivers and work inside against the shifty slot receivers.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Complete outright to Kurz. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key 1st down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. 1st down, this is Rawls. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, when you think of the Seattle Seahawks, partner, especially on offense, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, what's the second thing that comes to mind?
Russell Wilson.
Okay, I'm going to get you off of Russell Wilson. How about how they run the football?
Yeah.
And they
Man, you shouldn't take that. You know that's a glitch thing. You shouldn't even take that.
Rawls went for 161 yards, which is a franchise record in a playoff
Ain't no
game.
glitch, huh?
If they have that going, they're going to be very dangerous throughout the playoff run.
Well, and what's interesting, last 3 regular season games, a total of 37 carries for 56 yards, and then that explosion. They'll come out in the pistol.
Move 15. Check 51. Got 4 down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Deep drop. Try to lay one up deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. So out come the Falcons now. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied
on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
And we'll see if they can disrupt it here. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. A tackle made by K.J. Wright.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
In motion left goes Jones. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin.
There we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Ryan on second down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. On third down, Ryan. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. And that's incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. He's going to air one out. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. On third down, Wilson. He's got Curse. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Little motion now from the tight end. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now a play fake here on first down. Out to the right here to Wilson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. To throw again is Wilson. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. Third down now.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. And it is incomplete. That incompletion allows me to get this stat in. You ready? Playoff stat. Home teams were 0-4 in the wild card games last year. This time, they rolled, winning all 4 games by 13, 18, 20, and 25 points. That's 76 combined.
I love your math. How about that? Now, the teams that got beat, they don't like the math so much. But how about how that shapes up the divisional round matchups now? We've got some big-time games coming up in the NFL.
Top 4 seeds on each side. Going to be fun.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. On second down, Freeman. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
In motion right is Jones.
Right.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete. Levine Toilolo, the tight end, is intended target. And it brings up 4th down.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
14, running.
They come out here in the eye. The drive begins with a run by Rawls. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Man, how about the range, too, coming from the out.
And oh, he's going to be hit and driven into the turf. Grady Jarrett in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. So on 4th down, as seen on TV, here's their resident strongman, John Ryan, on to punt. Back deep for the Falcons is Eric Weems. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now Ryan on first down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Wilson going to give to Rolls. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
No. I was looking for something. Go ahead, we good.
On 2nd down, Rolls. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They go play action here. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin.
I think the Seattle Seahawks love nothing more than prior to any game if someone questions Doug Baldwin and his skills.
Because he's got that chip on his shoulder.
Chip. You talk about Boulder, all right? And that's what fuels him. Remember, undrafted out of Stanford, has worked his way into being one of the top receivers in the league, and I don't think he wears that number 89 by accident. It reminds me a lot of Steve Smith in attitude and now in playmaking ability.
And 104 yards and a touchdown in that wild card game to prove it. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jermaine Kearse, 35 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field.
Yeah, I throw at least 4 or 5 picks a game, so you're not doing
though,
that.
Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And Hauschka's kick is good.
Whoa,
and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, okay, we playing real football. Let's get it.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you.
I'm not talking about that field goal.
No
I'm not talking about the field goal. I'm talking about
the
knee in the ball in the end zone.
Except in
Let's
certain
get it.
situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking.
Oh, did I?
And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Charles, as we look back at the wild card round of the playoffs, flipping on the TV, seeing the cold weather in both Pittsburgh and Green Bay, that just felt right this time of year, didn't it?
It felt right for them. It didn't feel right for me. You know what I did? I actually went and put another set of gloves on, a big overcoat, and then a blanket as I watched them play.
But we got a game in Kansas City this upcoming weekend and at New England. Temperatures both places supposed to be cold. Kansas City expecting a wintry mix. That could be interesting.
Very much so. We're going to find out who can handle the elements as well as the opposition.
And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Off the play fake to Rawls. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Right left, right left. Right, 380.
On second down, Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. Now a toss. This is Rawls. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. And
he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Vic Beasley in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Right, 380.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth.
Tight, 380. Hey, alert.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. He sets to fire deep. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Blue 80! Hey, South!
Throwing again, Ryan. That is caught at the 7. A good pickup there at 22.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for them to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for them. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
Hey, South! 59, ready! Sprint plans! Look out!
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan taking it in. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. He's given them a little jolt, just gave them the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now, partner, something we're going to have a little while to debate, but let's go ahead and take a peek at the draft order. Browns, of course, will get the first pick of the draft. San Fran, Chicago, Jacksonville, and then Tennessee will actually have number 5 and number 18.
All right, let's take a quick look at these. Cleveland, San Francisco, Chicago. All of them have starting quarterbacks, but will they be in 2017? I doubt it. I think they'll have decisions to make about who's going to be their quarterback, and maybe that comes through the draft. Then you get down there to number 4 at Jacksonville. Blake Bortles should be solid in there. But with this season where he seemed to regress, whoever is the new head coach will have a decision to make there. And then how about, as you mentioned, Tennessee at 5-18? An excellent season for the Titans this year. They're making a push for the playoffs in 2017.
And, of course, the 5th pick that they have is the slot held by the Rams. Going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Doug Baldwin, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Ryan now off the bootleg. Looking deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. 61 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
That shit right there? Oh, man. I'm over here filming from that shit. That's why I threw a bomb like, man, this nigga better catch it.
To the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They come up in an offset eye. To throw is Ryan. Rolling to his right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's
man, he stopped running, man. That's not, man.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The intended target, Doug Baldwin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Another pistol look here. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to look deep down the field. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse, and it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that's incomplete. Here's John Ryan now.
Standing right on his own 5-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
The left side completion to Jones. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards.
Negative.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Sanu, the man in motion right. From midfield now, here's Ryan. And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And on the last goal round, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost.
That was to a different player. That wasn't even the same play.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit.
It was the same play, though. I flipped it, but it wasn't the same play.
That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Here's Wilson, and this is caught at the 8. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
That's okay. I don't need to. I know what I did.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Hauschka now to send this one away.
Nope, I can do that during the game. I'm doing that right now.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. And quickly, they get to the line. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Third down and 4. From the gun on third down, Ryan finding time. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
And it's complete. Hooper. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up. While an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play, for the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Go. Hey, easy. Check. Shot. Spread left. 19.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He's got time in the pocket. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3-and-out.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
We got 3 minutes left, nigga. I ain't finna waste no time.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, you might get this.
And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to air one out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Paul Richardson, 83 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track
It's all
spikes?
souped up. Fuck them niggas, man. Don't drop shit out there.
Big time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things
You hear
up
me?
for
Them
you
niggas
as
don't
well,
drop
because
shit.
If I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in
Yeah,
front.
they do lie,
But
man.
I'm
Them
not
niggas
sure
ain't
how
dropped
many
one
can actually
pass
keep
out
him
there,
in front
man.
with that speed.
Hauschka now to send this one away.
Play this. That's why I don't play
score.
online head-to-head games, man. They got something going on with this bullshit.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on and it's 2nd down. 2nd down following the incompletion. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now it's Ryan. He's got time. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Getting late in the fourth now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
Now Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
I actually outran that nigga. You've been catching shit with my dudes only.
Touchdown of the night. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
I ain't taking nothing from your dudes, man. They catching that shit, man. Fuck them
Still
niggas. Them niggas weak as
piece
hell.
of business to take care of, the extra point.
You got some good play calling too. I can't take that from you. You got some good play calling. Even though it's a couple plays, I gotta stop that shit.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Throwing is Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. Atlanta now.
Hell no. Good D, Alford.
And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that play was what every defense is wary of. The big strike attempted downfield, but they were in excellent position. They didn't get fooled, and while he didn't come up with the interception, was able to bat the ball down.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Hey, check.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch.
I can't get my nigga to catch it, man. Come on, catch the ball. Fuck.
But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So down
yeah, he is on him, but man, somebody got to bring the ball down.
4th down.
Let's go. Ready. Black 20. Space.
He's back to throw. And that is
Complete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Wilson wants to throw it. Surveying the field. Now he's full. Oh, no, he lost the football. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. They'll look to throw. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in.
They got a bounce. Fuck him.
Incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had
I see what you're doing.
one.
I got you
just
right here.
Just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
Throwing now is Ryan. Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 3. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Stop. You're going to get out that goddamn defense.
On offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Let's go.
They come out here in the eye. Bryant, and he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter.
And now we've got a tie game after that touchdown. And you and I both know what that means. Extra point in this situation, this little time left, takes on some extra emphasis, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Now inside the final minute, can they get it and hold on? And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Shit, you might as well, because I'm going to try to win by a field goal, nigga.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
That play you've been doing is going to stop right here.
This will be taken short. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he returns it into enemy territory.
Yeah, you know it. I told you that the play ain't going to keep working.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they've kind of got a situation here. Still 3 timeouts defensively, so maybe you try to run a play.
And if you do,
you have to worry about it. This over with. I'm running that timeout.
And I think maybe even quarterback sneak take care of the football and make sure that clock starts to run before they call the timeout.
We'll see what they do. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll try and keep this away from Hester as this is going toward the sideline. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
Hey, ain't this over top right here?
One, to get yourself in position for the
Over
second
top.
one. Whether you're
Is
able
that
to
what you
get
say?
in the field
Over
goal
top?
range, or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Wilson to throw. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. Give him 16 on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Seattle 1st down.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Throwing now is Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
They coming. I'm not going to let you keep sitting back there jumping around. Nigga. Good game, though, man. That was a hell of a game. Good game.
There at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off,
I would have ran the ball out.
They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen?
Yeah, I thought you was. I thought we was playing football. Shit.
Nah, I want to play some football.
Nigga, that wasn't no football.
Shit.
Yeah, we can get that 2,500 points for that one right there.
Yes, I would have ran the football out.
I already know, for real, I already know. Hey, that touchdown, though, I gotta watch that shit again, Julio Jones.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis.
Yeah, you tend to play, you know what I'm saying, the right way when you're playing, you know what I'm saying, to win. Playing motherfuckers online, I already know.
It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
They get them 2 turnovers, man. I needed them. Right on time. I don't, man. Them turnovers killed me. Russell threw for 492. I threw for 472. I threw 6 picks. I think you you threw 4. Oh, you only threw 2 picks. Nigga,
No,
Julio Jones had 246.
And that's now you put off.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Leave out and then go to the MUT section.
What the MUT?
Yep, that's it. That's it. Madden Ultimate Team. MUT. I'm gonna look at your stream while you doing it. Nigga fucking had 251. Nigga, I had 246. Fuck curse. Nigga, him and Doug Baldwin, man.
Killing it.